Hi there. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name's Jenny and this is the Darkest Light Oracle. We're going to be doing a tarot reading today for the sign of Cancer. So if you have sun, moon, or rising sign in Cancer, there may be a message for you here today. So we are just going to jump right in and get going with your reading and see what's going on. And holy buckets, Cancer, I just want to say something major is happening in your life right now. We have got at least one major arcana in every single spot, if not two. Your present and your future have two major arcana. So lots of big things happening, big life lessons happening, like huge energies happening right now. So let's get started. So we're going to start in the past here. We've got the Seven of Cups, the Tower, and the King of Swords. So quite literally everything changed, like everything. And you may still feel the rumbles of these change, but there was a moment or, something that happened that brought about this tower. And really, I almost feel like you made a decision that caused this because the other two cards are the King of Swords and the Seven of Cups. So King of Swords, he's all about decisions, right? He's all about decisions, about being logical, analytical, and really almost like cutting through the crap and deciding like this is actually what's best for me. And here with this Seven of Cups, this is all about options. These are all the options that you had. And I feel like with this King of Swords energy, you chose what was the best for you. And I feel like whatever that choice was, it is what caused this tower moment. Once you made that decision, there was no turning back. That being said, we've got another 7. So if the number 7 or 77 resonates with you, even Cancer, some of my July birthdays, this could be kind of pointing at you if your birthday's in July. But we've got the Seven of Swords, the Lovers, and the Judgment. So it's interesting because I feel like this is almost you sneaking away in the night. I don't know. That's how it looks, right? Is like somehow you are tiptoeing away from this situation, right? This is tactical moves, right? This is making a plan and executing it. This is also in some cases can be deception. Or secrecy, right? So secrecy can sometimes be seen as deception. It really depends on what side of the fence you're on. But in this reading, there is definitely somebody here that I'm seeing almost like sneaking away in the night and leaving this situation, right? That was the decision that you made. That was the cup that you chose, was to leave some sort of situation, and it required you to do it quietly. That being said, it might have been a relationship here. We've got the Lovers here, and we've got two angels. Look at that. This is something that was meant to be. And I just got chills when I said that. Whatever it is that you are leaving behind, you're meant to leave it behind, right? You are being called to something that is much higher. And you know what? I'm not going to say much higher. I am going to say something else, right? The next chapter. For some people, this is definitely love stuff. This is definitely relationships. This also could be things that you love, right? Jobs, whatever, right? Jobs, hobbies, creative things that you're working on, right? Something that you decided, you know what? it's run its course, right? Maybe that's not a bad thing, right? Maybe it's not like you're being called towards something better. It's just that you are being called to the next chapter. So with this Judgment card, a lot of times, the judgment sometimes has to do with karma, right? Like somebody getting their judgment, but it also has to do with being called to whatever you're here to do, right? So as you are being called, you're really just being led with both of these angels, right? And I do have to point out here that this is the Gemini card. So if you have Gemini in your chart, or if you're dealing with any Geminis, somehow Gemini has some kind of big role in this. And really, for some people, it's major. If you look at how similar these cards are, this is really pointing at something for you to see. Which is very interesting. So Cancer, let's go ahead and take a look at these future cards. So we're coming into some stuff. Let me just say that. So we've got the Ten of Pentacles, which is awesome, right? This is where you're headed, right? Ten of Pentacles, ultimate financial stability, right? The things, the family, the houses, the cars, and really the abundance of all things, right? You wouldn't secretly be leaving something behind if you didn't feel like, if you felt fulfilled, right? If you felt like everything was there, you would not be leaving. However, this is what you're heading towards. So whatever you felt like you were missing, it may take a while, right? This is the Ten of Pentacles. The timing here is 10 months to 10 years. So it is not going to be right away, but eventually you will be glad that you chose to leave that situation, because I feel like, I almost feel like a breath of fresh air, right? Like, you know that this is what you're heading towards. It's not going to get any easier, or rather, you're not going to get to it easily, but you know that it is better than where you were. So that being said, we're going to be going through some stuff, and it is not going to be easy. We've got the Hangman and the Death card. So this is all Scorpio energy, right? Considering we're in Scorpio season, it does not surprise me that you've got some Scorpio showing up in your future. This is where you're headed, right? In order to get that Ten of Pentacles, we have to transform, right? You have to transform your life. On some level, you have to transform yourself, and really just everything around you, right? That Tower moment, there is literally no going back after that. And so you have no choice but to turn it into what you want it to be, right? Now you have this situation where you can make it what you want to make it. There is going to be a time, though. We've got this Hangman here. So I feel like we've got something, and this card is really a mixed bag sometimes. Yes, spiritual enlightenment. Yes, you will, the light will be shined. You will get new perspectives, all of those things. That being said, that is not always easy. And sometimes this card also represents a time of staying still, right? So, while you're waiting for all of this and trying to make all of this happen, now there's something new that you have to see and learn, right? In order to transform this, in order to make all of this good things happen. And so there may be a time where it's tough, right? Where you're just kind of suspended in this place that is uncomfortable. While you find your footing, while you get whatever perspectives and things like that you need. But eventually, once you do, right, then the rebirth happens, right? And really, this is all part of the rebirth. We've got a lot of spiritual cards here. So this really, like, if you're doing a lot of praying right now, that would make a lot of sense to me. We've got 2 angels showing up in the present. So you are really just being guided. Like the spirit is with you in a very strong way. And if you look, you will see the signs, right? Some people are better at seeing those signs than others. You know, some people aren't spiritual at all. They just kind of go through life and stuff happens, right? And they might say, what a coincidence. But, you know, I believe that there's much more to it than that. So that being said, we're going to take a look at what the challenges are, because this is a major reading here for you, Cancer. So we're going to take, interesting, we are going to take some cards here, and we've got, and I do want to say before I read these, if you have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, like this channel, leave me a comment, let me know if this is resonating. All of these things really help out the channel. So we have got an interesting challenge. So we've got the 2 of Cups, which is harmonious relationships, and we've got the Ace of Pentacles. So I almost feel like the challenge is maybe that there's a new relationship that you want to pursue. And if you are leaving behind another relationship, and that's in your present, is you're currently leaving this or currently sneaking away, sneaking around, whatever, you know, the challenge is we've got this, you know, we've got this new relationship and this new opportunity that is in front of us, right? It's interesting because you could take this a couple different ways, right? This 2 of Cups could even be your old relationship. Maybe, you know, Ace of Pentacles, and really all pentacles sometimes mean things, right? Or money, right? If this is a divorce, maybe there's money and things like that need to be taken care of. With this Ace of Pentacles, it could be the opportunity to do that, but then we've got to work with that other person that we are not really getting along with right now, that we're not on good terms with. And so that could be the challenge as well. I feel like the message, like both messages to me feel strong. So depending on, you know, what group of people you're in, it's either a new relationship or it's working with a person for a relationship that you just left. Either which are a challenge right now. So it's interesting though, because our guidance is very strong. We've got Six of Swords and Knight of Wands. It is very clearly saying go for it, right? And I mean, go for it. You're finding a better way. You're moving forward, right? So continue to take those steps to move this along. I'm feeling like with both of these too, we've got vehicles, right? We've got a horse and a boat. So Cancer, I feel like there's some sort of traveling that might be happening as well. And you know what? Here, we had a horse too. So this could be, you know, urging you that maybe it's time to move, right? Maybe it's time to take a trip. Maybe there is something about your vehicle, or maybe, you know, there's a lot of travel involved right now, but there is something about movement, right? And Spirit is saying, do it, right? This too is all about that go for it energy. So whatever it is that, you know, maybe you're on the fence, you know, about doing something specific, Spirit is saying, now's the time to do it. So, wow, Cancer, that is a lot. That is a major message. I hope that you got something out of that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.